r/AskReddit. What is your favorite insult of all time? It's amazing how you brighten up a room when you leave. Some people are like clouds. Once they duck off, it's a beautiful day. I overheard a student at my school addressing the 8th grade twats that would harass anyone. I bet your parents change the subject when people ask about you. Ducking destroyed. It's sad because maybe 2 of the goons understood that comment, while the others just stood there, faces contorting, attempting to comprehend the insult. I get why people talk about you when you're not around. Oh ho ho, this would burn an insecure person. It really would. Source: I'm insecure person. In the 70s, the Cleveland Browns fans would throw paper airplanes in the stadium. A lawyer, who was a season ticket holder, sent a letter to the Browns stating that if he or any of his guests were injured, he wouldn't hesitate to sue. It was given to a junior lawyer at the Browns organization. He sent the letter back and wrote, "Attached is a letter that we received on November 19th, 1974. I feel that you should be aware that some butthole is signing your name to stupid letters. One of my all-time favorite burns. Are you a professional moron or just a gifted amateur? Carl Johnson. Did you buy your license? You are not the stupidest person in the world, but you better pray they don't die. Then I'll be praying for your health. Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh damn. Fat 3 oh dams. I'd agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong. You're not a mistake. You're a regret. Hi dad. Wrong. I'm both. A regretful mistake. I'd love to see things from your perspective, but I'm afraid that I can't shove my head that far up my butt. Have you tried telexing? I can get a good look at a T-bone by sticking my head up a bull's butt, but I'd rather take a butcher's word for it. If you give it a try, it's relatively easy for someone like you. Bob Ross would call you a mistake. If you make a mistake, you can turn it into a bird. You are proof of anal conception. Oh crap son. Nice doubling down. I would challenge you to a battle of wits, but I see you are unarmed. By Shakespeare. I can imagine an Ekbert shouting this unironically. I hope your day is as pleasant as you are. I say this to customers when they are being jerks. It's perfect because they can't take it badly without admitting they are in butthole. Checkmate. You're about as useful as a paper condom and you're worth even less. Fun fact, in the old days they used cheap Instasteens in place of condoms. Some places they didn't even bother to take it out of the sheep. You're not pretty enough to be this stupid. There are approximately 1,010,300 words in the English language, but I could never string enough words together to properly express how much I want to hit you with a chair. Alexander Hamilton. I hear that bit almost made it into the Constitution. Declaration of Independence. National Treasure starring Nicolas Cage. Your ass must be jealous of all the shat that comes out of your mouth. You're about as useful as in Frank's drum kit. That is awesome. I'm still waiting to use it. So isn't Frank. If brains were gunpowder, you wouldn't have enough to blow your nose. If brains were gas, you wouldn't have enough to run a motorcycle around the inside of a Cheerio. If brains were a disease, you'd be very healthy. Pretty much anything attributed to Winston Churchill. Paraphrased. Sir, if I were your wife, I would poison your drink. Madam, if I were your husband, I'd drink it. Mr. Churchill, you are drunk. Yes, and you're ugly, but tomorrow I'll be sober. Another Churchill insult. You can always rely on the Americans to do the right thing after they've tried everything else. I'm jealous of people who have not met you. Damn. I have to remember this one. My dad, some pinhead must have swapped out my daughter for a stupid rig while I wasn't looking. Damn, what did you do? Why do assume that I did something wrong? You have parents, don't you? I thought you did something wrong too. I shook my hand to put out the flames that came with that burn. That's something a super pissed dad would say to his daughter. I told him to stop groping me. That's what I did. Now, what the duck was he thinking? That he had a right to touch me however he wanted, and that my opinion on the matter was unimportant. If I wanted to kill myself, I would jump off your ego and land on your IQ. One of my best buds and I were insulting each other, and he came up with this one, and I said sorry, it's against the laws of physics to fall up. We are both in honors and we were talking about physics at the time. Retort to the retort. But your stupidity can only be vaguely explained by quantum physics.